Draymond Green. At small forward, standing 6'5", number 4, Moses Moody. At the other forward position, at 6'6", number 10, Jimmy Butler. The other guy, standing 6'2", number 30, Stephen Curry. Your head coach is Steve Kerr. Let's hear it for your Golden State Warriors.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. Washington out there with Najee Marshall. And it's Davis at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for Golden State, a pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. And it's Moody in at the 3. And do you figure, Tim, we're at that point in the season now where we can really evaluate who the top teams are?
Well, Kevin, I don't think there's any question about it. There are a handful of teams we knew coming into the season would be at the top. But now, as you look, there are additional teams starting to open our eyes, and we're going to have to wait and see what happens with the trade deadline to see who can make a move to close that gap at the top.
And one of the beauties of an 82-game schedule, right? You have a long time to prove yourself.
No doubt about it. There are phases to an NBA season. We're about to enter the most important one.
Now, here's Moody. Pass to Green, and Curry has it in the corner. 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly, and Davis pulls it down. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against Orlando.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. So they knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
You have to take advantage of opportunities. That's exactly what they did, and really, that's all you can ask for.
And just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
It's Curry outside. They get it back. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Mavericks. Irving kicks to Thompson. Outside Curry. Outside Butler. Pass to Hield. Green dishes to Butler. Moody the pass to Curry. Fires the 3. A rebound by Washington.
3 attempts from the field with nothing to show for it, but they should settle in soon.
Washington with a screen on Curry. Here's Irving. And that one drops for him.
And I'll tell you right now, Kyrie is the best guard at his size I've ever seen at finishing.
Golden State's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Moody. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Al LaForce on the sideline.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him what his defense can do to nullify Kyrie Irving. And he said there's not much you can do against Kyrie. He's got a counter for everything you throw at him. He makes insanely difficult shots. We just have to make things hard on him and trust our help defense. Guys?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
Take a break. Take a break.
It's his first trip to the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
That's good from Green. One of the best defenders of his generation. Tim, do you think Draymond Green will be a surefire Hall of Famer?
Well, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and not to mention a key contributor on 4 Warriors championship teams. Kevin, he will be in the Hall of Fame, no question.
And from technical fouls, 10 to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs.
Walking that line or stomping on that line. I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing at all times?
He understands most officials don't want to give him that second technical, that's for sure.
Now here's Hield following the miss by Anthony Davis. And the Warriors miss again.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Back to Moody. Golden State moving it around. And stolen by Thompson. And now here comes Marshall leading the break. Chalk up 2 there.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Well, if you have an opening, hit that gas pedal, and you will get an easy 2.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Hield. Latrey. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And that is what Hield does. This guy is a gunner. Loves pulling the trigger from deep.
And Marshall kicks to Irving. Six to shoot. Here's the teardrop. And the layup is good.
You know, for a lot of guys, that floater is a tough one to convert, but not for Irving. His finishing ability is unmatched.
Warriors trail by 3. Hield the pass to Green. To the inside. Here's Butler. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Now, here's Marshall. Last game he had 13. And on the way from Irving for 3. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Hield finds Curry. Now Green. Outside Butler. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Irving passes to Washington. Back to Irving. On the wing, Thompson. Clock at 6.
And we talk about Hield so much at the offensive end, but there he does it defensively. That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Now here's Butler. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Davis with a screen on Hield. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And Klay Thompson has never really been given credit as a playmaker, but I've always enjoyed watching him operate pick and roll.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Butler. Stolen by Washington. Left side Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. That's now 8 points for Anthony Davis.
He has come out with a scorer's mentality. 4 of 5 to start. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Golden State's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Hield, the pass to Moody. Green dishes to Hield. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Warriors trail by 7. Pass to Butler. Back to Hield. Curry is inside. He's covered by Irving. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, he is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
Here's Irving. Washington trying to break free. The shot's good from Irving. And it's a 9-point Dallas lead. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. On the floor. Let's take a look at the numbers for Kyrie Irving. Here's Podziemski. Buries it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Lively. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Russell. Pass to Exum. This one for three, and he's good on the three ball.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now Podziemski. Horford with a screen on Russell. Now Horford lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer.
They need that floor spacing ability from Horford. It's big for them when he's knocking down triples.
You know, you got to be impressed with the size and athleticism of this Mavericks front court, Jim.
And now the addition of Cooper Flagg at small forward. So in addition to all the length and mobility they already had, this now makes them the match of any team in the league in that regard. And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Warriors trail by 8. Podziemski with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
Mavericks leading by 8. Now Russell. He had 15 points last outing. Here's Gafford. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Warriors shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Inside, here's Podziemski. And he banks in the layup. Podziemski's got 5 points so far.
And the unselfishness there by Horford. You know, he sees a better opportunity and finds his teammate.
Dallas has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Russell. Still scoreless. Pass to Lively. Shot clock at 6. Here's Exum. Warriors with the rebound. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period." Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 6-point lead. Pass to Christie. Screen by Gafford. Christie kicks to Russell. There's the three. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Second team foul.
Here's Kuminga. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing. Down low. Here's Post. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
1:05 left here in the opening quarter. Outside, Russell. Count that one.
An active competitor. Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
.55 seconds left to play here in the first. Bajemski, the bounce pass. Here's Richard. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throw. It's on Dante Exum. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved around Jonathan Kuminga, and many thought his time was up in Golden State. He saw fewer and fewer minutes down the stretch of last season and into their playoff run. But when Kuminga tested free agency, tested potential sign and trade deals, nobody seemed to be the exact right fit. So eventually, he took the Warriors' offer. Guys, we'll see just how long this lasts, but for now, he'll continue to be in that Golden State uniform.
We'll continue to track that story. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. And the Warriors making a change here. Butler's checked in. Good on the second free throw. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Lively. And stolen by Horford. Driving to the basket.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Lively. Powell sets a screen for Martin. Wants to get it to Powell, and does. And the dunk by Powell.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Here's Butler. Yep, that one goes in there. Butler's got his second basket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Also looking it over. To the inside. And stolen by Horford. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Dallas Mavericks. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We come back right after this. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Dallas.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And they've been very aggressive, attacking gaps off the dribble, getting to the rim and showing a lot of aggressiveness with a live dribble.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Thompson. Martin is out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Powell. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. 6 to shoot. Russell from long range. And Moody pulls it down. The Warriors trailing. Majemski on the wing. Pass to Melton. There's the triple. They get it back. Jackson Davis. Back to Majemski. Drills it from outside. Majemski's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Pass to Thompson for the 3. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
3 points.
Thompson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And how's that for an answer? Thompson getting his revenge in style there.
Here's Melton, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Thompson outside. Russell a screen on Melton. Thompson inside the line. Again, the Mavericks score.
Man, what a beautiful release. Another jumper in the Hall of Fame career of Klay Thompson.
Pass to Moody. And the slam by Moody. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Outside, Russell. On the wing, Thompson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Moody with it. It's up against Thompson. And here is Moody. 23 points for him the last game against Orlando. Melton, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
The Warriors leading. Pass to Moody. And the slam by Moody.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Post is checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Melton. And Stephen Curry is subbed in for Brandon Majemski. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Anthony Davis is checked in for Dwight Powell. Washington comes in for Derek Lively. Marshall, he's checked in for Caleb Martin. And Irving subbed in for D'Angelo Russell.
That was filthy. When Davis hammers it down, you feel the impact from here.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Tim, pure basketball artistry. That's what Kyrie Irving embodied.
Well, Kevin, the combination of the ball handling, the finishing ability, impossible shot making. I'm not sure there's any player in the NBA who puts on a better show than Kyrie.
In the corner, Irving with it. Over post. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Irving's got 8.
And Irving showing you his versatility. You can play him on or off the ball.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 1. Golden State moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Butler. From deep three-point land. Offensive rebound. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Johnson. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Irving passes to Thompson. Back to Irving. Takes the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 3. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Warriors have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. They set the pick. It's stolen by Davis. On the wing, Irving lets it go with a 3. And the Mavericks another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Curry against Irving to the paint. It's stolen by Davis. Shoots over Curry, and Davis gets it to go. And now a 7-point Dallas lead.
Great hustle by Davis, getting something before the defense can set up.
Butler from outside. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
A nice shot by Irving.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Let's keep it going from your Warriors dancers.
Both teams making some changes here. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
Look at Curry, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Payton kicks to Butler. Six on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. His first attempt of the game finds the target. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
And so it's Dallas with it. The Warriors making the shot. Kept alive. Davis doing his thing inside.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Outside Butler. Green with a screen for Butler. Outside Green. His three-pointers off the mark. Dallas leading by 12. Irving passes to Marshall. Now here is Davis. Pass to Irving. Loads it up for Davis. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Butler. And Butler running the floor.
And that whole break was triggered by Steph Curry's defense coming up with the steal.
Here's Dallas. They're on a 19-6 run. And here is Gafford. Davis kicks to Exum. Pass to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Curry. Warriors with the rebound. Butler feeling out of it. Out to Payton. Golden State moving it around. Marshall with the steal. Here's Exum. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his fourth assist in this one.
And you know, for a score-first point guard, Irving is no slouch as a facilitator.
Warriors trail by 12. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
The rotations right now are just not good enough. That's going to be a problem defensively all night.
Checked in for Jimmy Butler. Podziemski's coming in for Payton. And it's Seth Curry in for Stephen Curry. Richard, defended by Christie. Horford with a screen on Russell. Here's Curry. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Powell.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Lively sends a screen for Christie. Lively the pass to Hardy. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Podziemski. And that one's good. Hardy's got his first basket of the night. Curry against Russell. Green dishes to Curry. Here's Podziemski. Sinks the three-pointer. Podziemski's got a pair of triples in the second half for the Warriors.
Well, that's one in the first, and now here's his second in this quarter. The defense might want to run him off that line.
In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Warriors trail by 13. Now here's Curry. Scoreless thus far. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks.
At the line for
On
two.
Saturday, they'll take on Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Monday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And for the matchup with the Rockets, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Martin's checked in for Hardy. He hits the second from the line. So it's the Mavericks now, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
I just thought they looked focused all night long. At no point did they relax or take their foot off the gas.
Now, here is Russell. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Al Horford. After D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. 44 seconds left here in the second. Horford has a wide-open look. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Kuminga against Martin. Powell outside. Pass to Russell from deep. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Curry with it. Puts up a deep three. It's good from long range. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter. And so that's the end of the first half. Mavericks lead by 9. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition, and we got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
Attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. And measuring up the shot. Nice try. It's over. One more time. A round of applause.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the rims at the dunk contest this year.
It's too early to be talking about this. We do this every year. Just let it play out.
Where is the entertainment in that? Come on. You've been a player, a rapper, an actor. It's show business, man. And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Golden State Warriors.
They're not playing with urgency, especially on the glass. Shots go up, and they're just waiting. Go after the rebound.
Yeah, got to get those elbows up at least 2 inches. The rest can't see everything.
And that'll do it for halftime. we send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Well, this is a nice adjustment, running the offense through him tonight. That's a nice little switch up.
Now Curry. He has yet to score. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. A pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. And it's Moody in at small forward. That's the Warriors' 5. Shot clock at 3. Here's Butler. The Mavericks pull it in.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. No good with the triple. Warriors trail by 9. Pass to Curry. Back to Moody. And the layup's good off the glass. Moody's got the first field goal of the second half for the Warriors.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Here's Thompson following the score by Golden State. Irving surveying the floor. Here's Davis. Davis with the rebound and the bucket.
Man, if you don't put a body on Davis, he will destroy you. Second chance points a factor.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. PJ Washington is playing for his hometown team. He said, I grew up in Dallas from 2nd grade to 10th grade. Being home is great. There's no pressure at all. It's just exciting. I look at it as an opportunity to be aggressive, win games, and just be me. It's a dream come true. Kevin, back over to you.
They are happy to have him. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Now here's Davis. 18 points for him.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2 to 6'10. But, Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And, Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Now, here's Marshall, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Davis with a screen on Curry. Clock at 6. Irving passes to Davis. It's good. Davis has got 20.
Yeah, he continues to break down that defense. Davis is in a great rhythm right now.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
He's a dancing machine. Oh, next dancer. Let's see what you got.
use this break to look at the teams that over the past month have been tremendous at converting turnovers into points. The Warriors, number 1. Second, the Mavericks.
Both of these teams are going to have to really take care of the basketball because they're both making a killing scoring off those turnovers.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Outside Curry. Pass to Hield from outside the arc. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Davis setting the pick for Irving. And there are a few players who can dominate on both ends, but Anthony Davis is certainly among them.
Yeah, he's one of the most dynamic defenders in the game, Kevin, and offensively, he can hurt you in a multitude of ways, whether it's off the dribble, posting, or facing up.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question it's become something that's a priority for teams now, and I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
Wow, that's terrific. Here's Marshall following the basket by Stephen Curry. And they call an illegal screen here.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Anthony Davis. Right around 21 points per, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he does a great job of just attacking the glass, really determined to track it down.
Well, he understands his role. He's one of their enforcers, but he also helps them win the battle of possession.
Now, here's Curry. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket no matter what D he's faced with. He averages about 31.5 points a game. Irving with the ball, guarded by Curry. Right side Davis. Over Green. Dallas again missing. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. To the middle. Here's Green, and Davis sends it back.
That is textbook rim protection from Davis. Going after the ball without making contact on the shooter.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Curry on the wing. Covered by Irving. Just 4 to shoot. The 9-foot shot.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Outside, Davis. And Moody pulls it down. Moody's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Butler. Butler hammering it home.
And there's Jimmy Butler later on in his career, but still showing you the athleticism.
Dallas leading by 5. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. checked in for the Mavericks. Exum comes in for Najee Marshall. Thompson against Payton. Pass to Exum. Here's Gafford. And here's Thompson. Defended by Payton. Clock is at 3. Irving from long range. It's rebounded by Payton. Warriors trail by 5. Inside. Post. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Well, they're getting stops. And they're attacking on the offensive end.
And their all-around play has been the key to chipping away at this deficit.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 17. Out to Thompson. Pass to Exum. Dallas needs to get off a shot. It's blocked. They get it back. Outside Butler. To the middle. Here's Pope. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and it'll go to the line. That one on Davis.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, they've really been aggressive in the painted area. When that ball goes inside, they are attacking.
The free throw drops for Post. And a late second-round pick, but Tim Quinton Post showing he can contribute.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a true 7-footer, and he has proven he is more than comfortable shooting it from the three-point line. He is a proven NBA player.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Butler, and it's Seth Curry in for Curry. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. And the Mavericks with possession here. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Can they get it? And it's Gafford laying it in. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Richard. Count that bucket. 5 points in the game.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Here's Irving. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Oh, man, Irving so crafty in that mid-range area.
Pass to Post. Golden State moving it around. Takes the 13-footer. Rebounded by Gafford. Dallas has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Lively. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And it's a 4-point Dallas lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Curry. He's got 6. Pass to Post. Back to Curry. There's the pick. Down low. Outside, Payton. Just 2 to shoot. Kuminga, no good. Mavericks leading by 4. Now here's Hardy. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And your Blazers hit
Martin's checked in for Exum. Christie comes in for Hardy. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Produced screen on Curry to the inside. And Tim, you think about rim-running centers, Daniel Gafford typifies that type of player.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a great finisher. He knows when to dive at the rim. And what you like with Gafford is that he's willing to meet you there defensively as well.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Warriors trail by 5. Podziemski, the bounce pass. Russell against Curry. Pass to Podziemski. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. And Lively pulls it down. Mavericks leading by 5. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Now here is Martin. No scoring in this one. Curry with the steal. Oh, here comes Curry all alone. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Kuminga against Christie. Back to Gafford. Over Payton. Shots good by Gafford. Gafford's got 5 points now this quarter.
And right now they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Now here's Curry. He's got 6. Here's Kuminga. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kuminga's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Christie the pass to Lively. And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors with some changes. Grace Jackson-Davis comes in for Gary Payton. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Curry. And Dallas with a change here too. Powell's checked in. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. Here's Russell. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And you see Russell taking the hit on that shot. Great body control. Potential and one.
At the line for the Mavericks.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Mavericks?
And look at how aggressive they were defensively, forcing mistakes and turning those mistakes into points.
Well, one thing that has stood out to me, and it's been a major difference maker, is they're playing with great pace, getting out on the break every chance they get.
Whether it's points, steals, or passes, Russell is out here working hard to give you what you need.
Horford kicks to Melton. Pass to Jackson Davis. 6 to shoot. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Martin, the pass to Russell. Back to Martin. Russell, a screen on Kuminga. Martin against Kuminga. Three-pointer. And it's Martin missing. Warriors trail by 7. Pass to Melton. Now here is Horford. Lively defending. Horford dishes to Kuminga. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
You gotta take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, that was a foot race in the open floor, and Kuminga is going to win that one most of the time.
Here's Russell with the 3, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Mavericks ahead, leading by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Getting there. The ball's moving. Looks more like us, all right? Good to great. We're getting some decent ones. Let's get some great shots now.
Well, preaching how important it is, Greg, to take quality shots.
I mean, he doesn't want to settle for average shots. He wants his team to get in the habit of taking great shots.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Mavericks, Irving and Thompson are the guard set. Davis is out there with Washington. And it's Marshall in at the small forward spot. Yes, that goes in. 10 points for Moses Moody.
It's a great find by Curry. He's never given enough credit when it comes to his passing.
Mavericks leading by 3. And here is Washington. Irving up top, guarded by Curry. And the rejection by Curry.
And Steph Curry not necessarily known for his defense, but it goes to show you he plays with great awareness.
Now here's Curry. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Hield. Good D by Thompson.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Davis, the pass to Irving. Over Kuminga. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Warriors trail by 5. Pass to Kuminga. Golden State moving it around. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Green.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Now, here's Marshall. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And when Davis gets going, you are in trouble because he will just power through you to get to his spots.
Kuminga, no good. Dallas leading by 4. Irving kicks to Davis. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Taking 3 shots.
Three shots.
And he's good on the first of 3.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
No good on the second free throw.
And after not a single trip to the line in the first half, he's starting to get the whistle now.
And he nails the third.
Well, AD is just so well-rounded. He plays both sides of the floor, and as a result, he is a leader for this team.
Now, here's Moody. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Offline with his 3.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Bounce pass, Washington. Here's Davis. Great D that time from Green. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. 6-point game.
Man, I mean, there's athletic, and then there's Jonathan Kuminga. What a dunk right there.
The Mavericks have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Washington passes to Thompson. From the baseline. It's good. Irving's got 21 in the game.
That's exactly the look they wanted.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Where he finds Hield. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Moody. And a miss there on the triple. Mavericks leading by 6. It's stolen by Curry. The focus from Curry gets it to fall inside.
And after being shut out in the first half, he is starting to come to life.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors dancers.
Butler's checked in. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now. Keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Pass to Irving. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Curry. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he has no problem creating offense for himself, really, in any situation. Kyrie can put up points in a hurry.
Now here's Green on the wing. Heel. Outside Butler. Here's the 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 16th rebound on the night. Pass to Irving. Thompson outside. Fires away from way outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Moody's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Tries the spin move. Outside Butler. A 3-ball. Nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler.
And while this has never been the strongest part of Butler's game, Jimmy can certainly hit a 3.
Mavericks leading by 3. Thompson outside. And Marshall kicks to Washington. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Washington's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Hield with a screen on Irving. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Thompson outside. Now, here's Washington. Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, that's his first 3 of the half, and now he's got 4 made threes on the night.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. From the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half.
And that's his second 3 of the half. He is starting to cook from deep.
And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. They've led by as many as 14 points. Drives to the hoop. And good that time. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Back to Curry. A 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
The Mavericks have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12. Irving against Curry. Irving misses. Golden State's gotten 8 shots off from 3-point land and hit half of them.
Well, known as one of the elite defenders in this league, Davis takes pride in getting those rejections.
Irving from long range. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Hield dishes to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Dallas has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Irving with the bounce pass. Pass to Thompson. Back to Washington. 6 on the shot clock. And here is Marshall. 3-pointer. Jimmy Butler pulls it in. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Golden State moving the ball around. Pass to Curry. To take the lead. That one, no good. Some solid defense there from Irving. Now, here's Marshall, covered by Hield. Marshall passes to Thompson. Thompson gets it inside.
Well, Thompson is a great option when you need a big bucket. That is great execution right there.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. A 2-point game. Now Green. Here's Butler. Stolen by Washington. Now Davis. Oh, Davis absorbing the contact.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
At the line for the Mavericks, Anthony Davis. One shot.
One shot.
Warriors trail by 5. Butler is screen on Irving. Up top, Curry. He's covered by Irving. Irving against Curry. Fires the 3. Washington rips down the rebound. Dallas leading by 5. Outside Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And there's the drive. Late in the clock, he gets it to fall.
His goal is to make an impact all over the floor. Irving can be a headache from mid-range.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. And Dallas also making a switch. Lively's checked in. Curry against Irving. Curry is inside. And stolen by Irving. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the fourth. Rebounded by Kuminga. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Curry. Curry getting it done inside.
Well, you knew it would be Curry in crunch time. Everybody understood Curry was going to get the basketball right there.
Dallas has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
Curry against Irving. Here's Thompson. He drills the three.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Now Green. Rebounded by Lively. Irving against Curry. Nice move. Rebounded by Kuminga. Fate looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
And an intentional foul right there.
Stephen Curry. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas.
Stephen Curry.
They've led by as many as 14 points.
Team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Kyrie Irving. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. It's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Warriors. They're down by 8. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
I can't wait to see what they draw up here and who they decide to go to.
Dance like everyone's watching. Yeah, let's see those moves.
Stephen Curry. Off target from outside. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And what about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Kyrie, the offense was clicking tonight. Can you talk about the impact of ball movement on your success?
It's very important. When we trust each other like that on both ends of the floor, especially offensively, it makes it easier for all of us to be aggressive, and I think that we did a great job of that tonight. We just got to keep it going. Fans deserve us to move up in these standings, man. We got some work to do. We got some work to do.
This team is as deep as it gets. They're all willing to put the work in, guys.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll do it, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Davis.